ThermoLEAN 500 is in our Sisel coffee line, our cafe line. And I put it in there because it helps, it's easy to qualify. It sells for $56 on that side. And with that, it has got 5 big, powerful weight loss systems all in one. Just like a Super Makeup Plus is a conglomeration of all of these things. And as you've listened to me talk about them, and it took me almost a half an hour to get through them, and I just touched on what they were. Likewise, it's about the same with this. Now, we have 5 major systems, and in the next run, we'll have another ingredient added to it. But let's talk about why we have it in the Sisel Cafe line. So because we're using 2 main ingredients that are found in that. In our Sisel coffee line, we have, of course, the coffees, and we have a variety of those with the ground, the instant, the mocha, the latte, and we're coming out very shortly with a wide variety of tea. And all of the teas, they won't be like teas you had before. We have a green tea, and you know how green tea tastes like lawn clippings. Well, the green tea we have is the sencha tea, and it's been refined and modified, and we put some ingredients with it that makes it just the sweetest tasting, not sweet, but it's just really sweet and pleasant and delicious and heavily fortified with all the health ingredients, and that will be out. And we'll have some delicious thermogenic fat-burning teas, iced teas, as well as hot teas, and a variety of all those coming. So with those 2 major ingredients that are very powerful to support weight loss, and remember, ThermoLEAN 500 is a weight loss support ingredient. And in order to say it properly, you have to understand the Food and Drug Administration requires that any weight loss claims have to be, they support weight loss, and you have to either decrease your caloric intake and or increase your exercise. So we're saying just that. You need to cut back on what you eat, either less fatty foods or less calories or some form of it, and or increase some exercise or both. So that's our claim. Now, if you do this, we have support on the scale that has never been seen before. It's a massive bottle that we have. And if you put it up next to a bottle of one of the 5 systems that we have in it, they're a small bottle. You'd line all 5 up and you could see what we have in this is truly an accumulation of all these systems put together in one. Now, you have to take 8 capsules of it in a day. You can take 4 in the morning and 4 in the evening. Now, that might seem like a lot, but when you realize if you take a SiselLEAN shake, you take a scoop of it, well, 8 capsules aren't equal to what a scoop of that is. So it's just that we think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ooh, that's a lot. But 1 scoop, that's not so many. But actually, the 8 capsules are less than 1 scoop of SiselLEAN. So put that into your mindset so you don't get psyched out. You get actually thinking about this logically into taking it. Now, you can take it 2 ways. You can take 8 at once. That's what I do. I take 8 in the morning when I get up. It gives me so much energy to carry me through the whole day. And actually, there's such powerful support for thermogenics that I actually start perspiring through the day because my body temperature has increased that much with thermogenic fat-burning blends that are in it. So let's talk about what is in it. The reason it's in the coffee line is we use green coffee bean extract, that's chlorogenic acid, and green tea extract, that's EGCGs. And they occur naturally in those, but you need to have very concentrated levels of them to really support a significant weight loss with your reduction in calories and exercise program that you're on. Now, I have loaded it up with it, and the first one is Garcinia Cambogia. Now, Garcinia Cambogia has an ingredient in it, and it's called HCA, or hydroxycitric acid. And it supports the weight loss in a couple of different ways. It will support satiety, and if you will use a certain amount, then you can satisfy your hunger, so you're not as hungry. And that's what most companies are using, is the level that does that. However, if you increase it to a much higher level, then it supports the body as it metabolizes fat and releases and utilizes much more fat. And that's the level that we wanted to bring it to, so we did. Now, I walked into a store, and I'm probably going to put it on Facebook in the next day or two, and I picked up a product that was a Garcinia Cambogia, and it's called that, Pure Garcinia Cambogia Plus. It talks about lose weight, and in it, I'm reading the amount they have in it, and as I do, it has 1,600 milligrams of Garcinia Cambogia extract, and it's 50% HCA. Well, folks, 1,500 is of a 60%, 1,500 milligrams gives you satiety. So they have 1,600 of a 50%, so they're right there on the edge. They probably can achieve satiety, but there is no way that it can march on and get into the areas of supporting fat metabolism, burning, release of it, and that, because that takes 2,500 milligrams of a 60%, and that's what we have in ours. We've taken it right to the max. Now, they also have put in the green coffee bean extract, and they have 200 milligrams of it, and it has 45% of chlorogenic acid. Well, guess how much it takes to work? It takes between 600 and 800 milligrams of it to work, and that's of one that is 50%. And so what are we using? We have 800 milligrams of ours, so this one has 200 milligrams of a 45%. So you can see what's going on in the marketplace. Companies are selling these products, and this one sells for about $40, and ours is, I think, $55 or $56 for ours, but we have the maximum dosage, we think, of the Garcinia Cambogia, which has been touted by famous doctors and scientists all over television, as well as green coffee bean extract. We have the 800 milligrams of it, and we've taken them right to the max. So we have those two systems in it, but then we have extracts from the Mediterranean citrus or the Mediterranean diet. And let me tell you, this is the most effective diet in the world, I believe, much better than the Atkins diet or the others that are around. Now, this one has never really been isolated before. So people, they say you can lose weight on the Mediterranean diet, but it's eating a lot of very bitter Mediterranean citrus fruits and lots of them. So what I've been able to do is get a company from Europe that's extracted those, found out what amounts it takes to support the body in a weight loss program, and we have put them in there to the max. So we have the extracts from the Mediterranean citrus diet that is so famous, but now there's not been a way to get them. Now we have them, and we've added them into that. Now with that, we also have added green tea, and we've taken green tea extracts, the EGCGs, the high levels, and you've heard about the green tea diet, and we've brought those up to the very highest level. That's 1,400 milligrams of that. We brought them right up to the very highest levels with that, so you can support the fat metabolism, thermogenic fat burning, and all of those things with it. Now, there's 4 big systems. So now we come in and we add a number of ingredients with it to help to increase thermogenesis. And those ingredients are a type of a buffered, a time-release caffeine, and a guarana extract. And the guarana extract is very important with that, and it also works symbiotically, in synergistic relationship with the Mediterranean diet to make it even more powerful. So we've added that into it. So there's the 5 major systems we have. Now that's with this, with the product that's out right now that's available. In the next batch that we're going to produce, we're going to add one more ingredient to it. We just couldn't get it in time, but it's an ingredient called evodiamine. And it was really been used extensively by the British Navy and to raise thermogenesis in the body rapidly, and I mean really fast. They've been doing it to treat people in the North Sea when fall in the North Sea and they get hypothermia in about 3 minutes or so and die. And many of them they could not resuscitate, but they found it worked if they would give them a complex that had something like guarana, a little caffeine, and the evodiamine in it, that the body temperature would go up so fast with supporting this thermogenic fat burning that their survival rate was much, much higher. And you can really feel it with an increase in body temperature. So here we have this intensive thermogenic system, which is in this product, with the timed-release caffeine, the guarana, the evodiamine complexes, and then you have also added thermogenics that comes in from green coffee, bean extract, and the green tea extract, and also some with Garcinia Cambogia. So you have a multitude of factors all going on with this formulation to support incredible weight loss. Now, I've been watching what I've been eating this past week or so, and actually I'd went off weight loss with doing so much traveling and things like that, and it chunked on some pounds again. But I've had a good personal experience in about less than a week. I've dropped 4 pounds. That might not seem significant, but that's pretty significant for most people. Even in a month, you could lose 4 or 5 pounds. Have to wait a day, see how much more is gone. But it's literally like that. I'm amazed at how fast the weight is falling off me. And we've just barely brought this out, and the sales have been phenomenal. We thought it was incredible with the weight loss coffee, which incidentally has most of these systems in it too. So do I suggest that if you're taking these to drink the weight loss coffee? Of course. It gives you, if you're drinking coffee anyway and you want to lose weight, take the weight loss coffee too. It has many of these properties in it, and you want everything you can to support you in the battle to lose weight. So those are the 2 products that we're going to talk about, or that we've talked about tonight. We have the Supra Omega Plus with, I didn't count them all, but I think about 8 different systems all in one, and all in maximum dosages that we think is the most powerful. Not the minimum RDAs, not a token dose, but the maximum dose that we think will give you the maximum support in all of these wide variety of areas. And then we come in with ThermoLEAN 500, and we put 5 big systems in this, all together in one massive formulation that you can take to support weight loss like no product that's ever been in the marketplace before. So what did I say with Super Mega Plus? Probably $200 or more worth of ingredients, all in a bottle for the $50, $55 range. And for the same amount of money, with ThermoLEAN 500, you've got 5 of the most incredible weight loss systems in the world, all in one, not at minimum, not at token doses, but at the maximum doses that we think the studies show is the most powerful to support your weight loss program. So now, add these into the products that you're using, and look what's going to happen. Should you still be using Sizzling? Sure, it greatly reduces your calories. That can be part of your calorie program, and it has so many proteins and nutrients in it that's good for you too. Do you want added energy? Accelerator is really great for that. Do you want a snack replacement? Splendor Pops is great for that. We have all of those things. You got a few curves, little cellulite, we have Recurve to handle that. So we have a really powerful system now like no other company in the world does, along with the weight loss coffee. Put them all together, and what have you got? Something that fits your lifestyle, things that you're using every day, and the results that you want to achieve. They can be had with these products. So now 2 mighty formulations are added to the arsenal of products that Sizzle has. Who in the world has anything like this? No company. Who has these 5 systems in one? I just read you one. They have 2, and they're low dose, where they should have 800 milligrams of green coffee bean extract. They have 200, and it's only a 45%, where ours is a 50. And then when you come to the Garcinia Cambogia, they have 1,600 milligrams of a 50%. We have 2,500 of a 60%. We go beyond satiety, way up into supporting fat burning and metabolism and utilization and release. That's how we do things here at Sisel. Other companies do not. They couldn't even, and because we manufacture, we have the margins, we have the buying power. We can put these things together. So here you have two great products. Each one of them, if you bought the other systems individually from other companies, they'd run you $150, $200 or more for each one, and here we've got them for a fourth of the price. Great products, much more power, and a price that's incredibly low for you. So get your rear in gear. This is the ones to build your business with, because guess what? Very shortly, and I mean shortly, we're going to have the skincare product of all times, the perfect storm in skincare, Transfusium, that does everything. We'll be talking about that. You've probably seen some postings. And then just about as quick, we're going to have Sisel lashes, and it's a phenomenon to build eyelashes. The only other eyelash products are very expensive, or they're full of toxic, potentially harmful ingredients. Not with ours. It'll build lashes, beautiful lashes. You can do an eye in 60 seconds with it, and they're gorgeous eyelashes. Those both will be coming out probably within a month or so. So these two are here right now. So, and with everything else we have and the recruiting now that's going on, it's a phenomenon. We're in mega momentum. We're getting huge numbers of leaders joining every day. And I don't mean a few. I mean huge numbers. Just watch on Facebook and see how many are coming every day. Hundreds a day in distributors are joining Sisel, and some of the very biggest leaders from some of the very biggest companies are quitting, leaving their checks because their checks are going down, and they can see what's happening with Sisel. The chance to build health and wealth on a scale never before seen is what Sisel is about, and we're doing it. So it's time to this is your moment in time. It's time to get going. Time to build that opportunity into where you can create the lifestyle that you deserve, because we're making it possible here at Sisel with these fabulous products and our fantastic compensation plan, which incidentally has also just been improved with rank advancement bonuses too. So that's my message for tonight, and I hope you're all motivated and excited. If you're not on fire, I'll tell you what, your wood's wet, because these products are red